that's why I love my slow cookers, because I can just get things in it and go away, right? Well, good morning. Happy new week. What in the world is happening here? So this is what's left from 2 chicken carcasses. Still a decent amount of chicken on this one. I also did some quinoa the other day. So for myself, while I walked this morning, I have a cup of quinoa. I'm putting some chicken in there. I have some roasted carrots, but I want to take the bones at least from this chicken and get some broth going today. It's pumpkin patch day. It's like our last window of opportunity for our family to go to it, so we're going to get that done. And then I'm going to take what's left of the carrots and the chicken and the quinoa that's in another pot in the fridge, and we are going to make some soup out of that. We have talking hand, so things are looking good. Okay, and I'm not going to put the carrots and other adventures in here while we do this. This is my 10-quart slow cooker. Just going to get what I can of random bones and chicken pieces, and this will just go all day. So see some good carcass pieces. And we will peel what's left of the chicken off. Just cover this in water. I may not even get to finish this soup today, but while I'm at the pumpkin patch all day today, something can be happening, you know? And out of my household, let's see, there's probably four of us here who will eat this kitchen sink soup, as I call it. So me and my mom and one of my young adults and one of my teens will enjoy this. I've got lots of good, I'm gonna pull my carrots out here. Lots of good, well, let's see, I'm out of paper plates. It's like, how do I function without that? Need to get that order in. Lots of good chicken fat. That's what I'm trying to say. In the bottom of my container here. So I'm going to dump this in too, and we will cover it in water, and we will deal with it later. Way to clean out our container with any little chicken fat pieces left. Just let that go now. So let's see, I'm not even plugged in. Get myself plugged in first. And we'll just put that on low. There we go. Now that's going to do its job while we're gone. And I also have this 80 pounds of sweet potatoes from the John Henry General Store that have been judging me. And so I need to get, these are nice big sweet potatoes, going to get some of these going in another slow cooker. But it's not a huge slow cooker, so it might only end up being a couple potatoes. These are pretty big size. Multiple sweet potatoes in each one. Yeah, those might not even all fit. I've got 7-quart slow cooker over there. Again, that's why I love my slow cookers, because I can just get things in it and go away, right? It's part of the fun. I've been using them more and more. Definitely had seasons in life where I use them a lot, and we are back in sports and homeschool activities and so many things. So it's reconnecting me with my slow cooker roots. So this is, I believe, 7-quart slow cooker. It's got adventures and stories to tell, living with me. And these are so big. I don't know. Are we gonna be able to get 3 in here maybe? I think that's it. 3 giant sweet potatoes, but again, these are the equivalent of like 12 of the, Walmart bag size sweet potatoes. Yep, that's all we're getting in there, and that will be fine. I have on a Richmond half marathon shirt because I thought I was going to do that, but there's another event a bunch of my household is signed up for at the same time. Just worlds and travels and plans collide. So got the t-shirt, will not be able to do that event, but coming up here end of this week, I have a 10K trail running event. That's about an hour away. I got lots of other events coming up, just saying. I know we chat about my shirts and my events, so I'm wearing a shirt for an event that I can't do this year. Usually you pick up shirts when you're there, but they mailed it to me. But I can move my registration to next year, so that's probably what I'll do. I was just waiting to confirm that is what's happening, and it looks like that's official. So there we go. So that is my breakfast for today. It's about 11:30, so this is my first meal for the day. It's a cup of quinoa again, some peeled off chicken, some random carrots, and I'm going to eat that while I walk in my grass a little bit. Alrighty, we are getting pumpkin patch snack ready. So this is one of the bunches of bananas. What does that say? 3 pounds from, I got two 40-pound boxes. John Henry, you know, they like to do my kind of pricing. They did 1 box for $9.99, 2 box for $10. My plan was to freeze most of these for smoothies, but hey, we can also take some for snacking. That has worked out well. I have some more of these Too Good made with real fruit, 30% less sugar, no artificial sweeteners, 5 grams of protein, peach mango pouches. 4 came in a pack from Sharp Shopper, 3.5 ounces each, but I had 2 more. So I've got 6 in here actually, and no high fructose corn syrup, all that good stuff. We have 3 packs of the raspberries. I got a good deal on at Costco. These were $3.79 a pack, so I'm going to take 1 of these. I've got half a pack of the grapes. I got a good grape deal. Also a wad of celery for me, 2 mashed avocado cups. Anyone can have celery and avocado cups, but they're probably going to have more of this. So a little bit of snack fun. I'm sure they'll want ice cream cones or something fun while we're at the pumpkin patch too. But we have about a 45-minute drive in each direction and other adventures. And our little Aldi bag as our snack bag today. We are at the pumpkin patch and we just saw chickens and ducks.
Yes, baby chickens.
They are. Okay, let's go find the corn pit that you can swim in. Swimming in this corn pit has been the core memories. And it has a roof over it for shade. They have one for ages 5 and under, and then they have another one for ages 6 and above. Here you go, this way. Okay, we are climbing hay bales now. I'm saying the best core memory is these duck races. Whoop, they'll come around. Keep giving them water. Here they come. Woo! Okay, it is really cool. Corn maze time. Whoa. Follow, yeah? With this way? I think, oh, not that way? Okay, this way. I like it. You're getting us out of here, huh? Which way? This way? I like it. You're gonna help us find our way? Yeah, there is some corn. Authentic corn in the maze. Nice. Oh, I think we came to an end. Let's go another way. That's okay. There's other ways to go. Let's find another one. Okay, barrel train time. Mommy's going. Wow. I do need to buckle myself. I just made it move, but I saw a big dad in here, so I think I can do it. I think I can. Okay, thank you. Well, I might not really have a buckle. I don't really know that I need it. Alrighty. Like a mom, shove my bag down there. I do think it'll be a perfect ride. I love that. Good optimism. We're doing it. We're going on it. We're going to start moving. He just said, I think this is going to be a perfect ride. And I agree. Whoa, we're really doing it. Wow. We're going under the slide. This thing is fun and giant. Okay, got the next batch on there. Okay, it's pumpkin patch picking time. Okay, we got pumpkin choices have been made. Oh, we've got a rainbow icy. Now I got a hamburger with no bun, but all the stuff on it. That's my idea of a good time, no fun mom. There's mom's protein, and there's our pumpkins going home with us. Whew, so, don't worry, this lid was on there a moment ago, and I took it off and I checked in on things, and I'm like, wait a minute, is this even happening if I'm not filming? Haha. So when we got back from the pumpkin patch, which was so much fun, but I'm tired now. Over the river, through the woods, we're back. I walked some, got some work done on my phone, life updates, but yeah, want to wrap up this day when we can, but I had forgot to, we plugged it in, right? We plugged it in, but this slow cooker was off. So sad. But now, so this was boiling away. I'm going to pull the chicken out and just let it sit on the counter here a few minutes to cool so I can get to it. And then we will pull what's left of the meat from the bones and put the meat back in. Whoop, and go from there. I'm just using my baking sheet. Got a few little floating carrots in there. We will add in the meat, the carrots, the quinoa. Probably need to throw some more seasonings in here. Just gonna get this out for now. We'll see what we have to work with. Let that sit a few minutes for it to sit there and like it. Put this lid back on, or actually maybe I'll go ahead and put my quinoa and stuff in there now. Well, super windblown, and it's dark, and it's 6. I mean, just get used to all the seasonal changes now. Again, very fun at the pumpkin patch, very windy, but the weather was perfection otherwise. It was like 68, 72. Did it. So the quinoa's in. What's left of these roasted carrots, I'm gonna just chop those down a little bit, get them in there, and then we'll peel the chicken. All right, so I got that pretty well picked down. I mean, there's a few little pieces I can throw in there. Gonna add some more Redmond salt and such to it. Okay, just added in some of the Redmond's organic onion salt, did a little bit of pepper, gonna add in some garlic powder, some thyme, and then also throw in a couple bay leaves. And these green beans have just sat here. I mean, this is an old stained can, but the green beans inside are fine. That's been judging me for over a week, so maybe this week it's going to fulfill its destiny. Okay, I just had a spoon for these. And I would have loved to have sauteed some celery, but it's not in the cards for tonight. Just trying to really make it a leftover soup and go get my hot bath. Okay, I did just realize I have a recipe on the blog for lemon sesame chicken, which is basically this. It's everything. It's everything, except it has rice in it. I mean, it could be a total like leftover chicken soup, but it's chicken thighs and rice and carrots, and it's got some, I believe we use ground ginger in it, a lot of these other same spices, and then also lemon juice of a lemon in it, some liquid aminos, and some sesame oil. I can't put my hand on sesame oil right now. I'm gonna look in a few more places, but I thought, no, I'm just gonna go for it. This is pretty much that soup. I'll link the recipe for you down in the description below, and I'm going to add some of these in. I'll look at the recipe and math it for a minute. I'm losing my spoon there. And we'll go from there. Really, it'll be fun for you to look at the recipe link down below because we've kind of made it backwards. I started with the leftovers and I was like, this would be really good with lemon in it. And then I was like, oh, I'm remembering that because I have this lemon sesame delicious soup recipe. So I will add a little bit of ginger to it too. Well, good morning to you all. Lots of things are happening. The day's in full swing. But we made, what is it even called? I almost said lemon pepper because I make a lemon pepper chicken. We made that lemon sesame soup last night, minus the sesame. Still delicious. Hey, look, I meal prepped. That's my breakfast. So this is what it looks like before it's heated up. It's a nice dark color. It's delicious. That's my mashed avocado and celery. I packed for the pumpkin patch yesterday and never got to. So also meal prep for today. I will eat that while we get this soup heating up. And super wild, but I'm going to try out a mixed martial arts self-defense class tonight. I can do it for free this month, which is cool, and it goes along with my health and fitness journey, but also self-defense as a woman out in this world navigating situations alone. So I thought I could go and try this, even if I can only do it once a week. I mean, in a year, that would be 52 times, right? So I'm gonna test it out tonight, see how it goes. They promised that I would not get hurt, that they would take care of me, because I told them about my health and fitness journey, my running, of course, my neck, my elevated rib, you know, all the things we have to consider. And so it'll be good stretching, and I will learn holds and self-defense things. That's why we're gonna test it out. Mom's standing alone in the kitchen eating. Anyway, took out the strawberry, 2 of the mini avocado cups. This soup, again, super delicious. I needed to add like half a teaspoon of salt to it. And I've been here just eating away. So before I show you the empty bowl, I also added maybe a tablespoon of avocado oil, and that's because I personally work with my protein and my healthy fat levels every day. That's just something I do for myself. So there we go. That's my little tweak. Avocado oil, if you need to do that, it adds no flavoring. It's just another way to get some healthy fats in. There are, of course, natural healthy fats with this soup, but again, I've got to work to make sure I hit a certain level most days. Alrighty, so needed to come down here and get some chicken broth. Dusty shelves, but that's okay because we're getting to a downstairs basement freezer pantry cleaning day, aren't we? I'll probably take 3 up because I drink it and do other things with it too, but just thinking chicken broth in the green beans. Got my green beans in a slow cooker. Put some butter in there. We're gonna add a quart of chicken broth, also the Redmond's onion, salt, and some pepper. A couple days ago, I got one of those giant pieces of pork from Costco, marinating in some good old, never does us wrong, Olive Garden dressing. And so I'm going to throw this marinated pork in the slow cooker on low for the day. And I also have another giant pork cut that I wanted to do some pulled barbecue with later this week. And I'm just gonna pour all that's left of this throw together dressing marinade in there as well, and that'll make something yummy. We'll do some roasted potatoes. I've got that on a teens to-do list for later this afternoon, and I've got several hours I've got to put into a personal project now, but we will meet to eat later this afternoon, and dinner can cook while we're busy. So I'm getting ready to move the green beans and the pork. I just took the pork out and cut through it, but getting ready to move these to the stove because I'm setting up a little buffet dinner area. So just had a little bit of a pack of raspberries left, washed some blueberries, and then the potatoes. It's funny, when my family member cut into them, they were like, is something wrong with these potatoes? So I have not served my household purple potatoes enough. And so this will be a new experience. They taste just like all other, golden potatoes, red potatoes. They're delicious. I've been eating them by the handful And so this will be our new color potato experience for this evening. Just condensing things for ease here, if I can make it work. Okay, green beans there. There we go. It'll probably be okay. All right, almost dinner served. Okay, here's our little throw together dinner buffet for this evening. Happy day. So I got a bone-in pork roast. Wanted to do pulled chicken barbecue. Nope, I'm not doing pulled chicken barbecue because I just told you I got a pork roast. I got kids excited because we're leaving for an afternoon appointment and activity. Wish I would have got this in early this morning. It's great to cook it low and slow for like 8 hours, but we're gonna cook it on high for about 4 or so hours and make it work. And I just had my slow cooker crocks washed by one of my folks, so we are all ready to go. And they're singing and other happy sounds. So later, I'll put some of this. This is a sugar-free barbecue sauce, hickory flavor. That's what the Walmart had. That's great. And I will use the 10-quart slow cooker because this roast is 8 pounds. And this afternoon, when I get back, sorry, I've got to clear some spaces. When I get back, I'm going to make some sugar-free coleslaw, which is delicious and checks a lot of boxes. Big jump. Okay. Okay, I gotta go. So this is all I'm doing right now. It's on high. It's gonna do its job and like it, and we will pull it apart and fool with it more this afternoon. We have some fun kid party things going on this afternoon. Good day yesterday. Good day today. It's already a good day. And I think that this barbecue, you know, I thought it would be a lot. And it is not. Does not look like a lot. Of course, part of the weight was the bone. I mean, the bone wasn't that big, but I'm going to need to get a butter knife here to help me with that bottle. But it was definitely, well, it's cooked down. It's cooked down. And so it'll be delicious, and I think it'll be gone between lunch and dinner today. I do have some regular buns and some keto buns as an option. And I would have needed to do probably 2 slow cookers with 2 8-pound roasts to let them cook down. Of course, remove the bones and go from there. I think this is already gone. I'll show it to you once I get the rest of this sauce on here. Alrighty, so we've been barbecued, we've been shredded. It's just gonna go on low for a bit, and we will probably set this up at lunchtime because we have a lot of evening activities, and it'll be lunch, and then we'll see. Dinner options, I don't know. I don't even know if there's any food, right? It's already gone. So we have an afternoon, actually 2 fun afternoon events we need to head out the door for shortly. Slow cooker pulled pork, phenomenal. Going to do this coleslaw really quick, so I just got a bag of the already thrown together tricolor coleslaw from the Walmart. We're going to use just a little bit of celery seed, some of our Redmond salt. Obviously, I need to refill that, but we got enough in there. We're going to do some monk fruit sweetener, about 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, and then this is the avocado mayonnaise that I'm going to use with it as well. Healthy dumping of mayonnaise. And I'm going to use, again, about 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. If you want it a little more tangy, you could do a third. Get my little scoop out of here. Let's see, that's a half a teaspoon. And we willy-nilly throw in 2 half teaspoons. And there's the celery seed. I'm going to just do half a teaspoon of that. And I am not making a mega batch. I'm just doing a sensible batch. There's about 4 who are here that would like some homemade coleslaw like this. Might have a few people try it, but I know I'm gonna love it. I eat it on my barbecue, on my keto bun. Delicious. So I'm excited. That was actually the perfect eyeball amount of the mayonnaise. I did about half a cup. I would call that half a cup. So there we go. Here is our keto, low carb, and also trim healthy mama friendly coleslaw. Real quick dump and go ingredients. Now I'm going to show you what my dinner looks like going out the door. And here's my delicious dinner. I'm going to eat this. I mean, I have a fork for a reason while I go make myself presentable for afternoon activities. And I have someone that is making us a nice little family dinner buffet area. I'll show you that here in a minute, and everyone's gonna come through and get their plates. Here's our little dinner setup. We have our coleslaw, we have our pulled pork barbecue, blueberries for those who want it, 3 different types of buns. That pack of gluten-free buns is still sealed for gluten-free folks who would want or need those. So here's dinner tonight, and then we're out and about. So I just got back from Aldi, and so big Friday night special. We've got some French fries, and we have 2 Aldi pepperoni pizzas, 2 Aldi cheese pizzas. Gonna have a family member work on getting these through our itty bitty teeny weeny oven, and then we'll also, of course, do a dinner buffet with it and set some fruit out as well. We are processing bananas, but fries are gonna go in the oven soon. Dishes are being done. We got 2 pepperoni pizzas done. Then we got some cheese pizzas in there. So happy Friday dinner's coming along. Good morning. We are getting some tallow eggs going. I have this 1 bag of tricolor coleslaw mix as well that I had got to make the coleslaw to go to the barbecue, but that barbecue is gone now. So anyway, I'm going to cook this up in some tallow, probably throw some liquid aminos on it. Don't have sesame oil still, but I'm gonna eat my eggs with this morning, and I will have meal prepped some more for later. So here's the makings of my mama breakfast. All right, so it's noon on Saturday. I'm still in my bathrobe. How's that for a happy Saturday? Anyway, you know, I've just been sitting around doing nothing as we do. We are going to fit as many hot dogs as we can into my 10-quart slow cooker. It's gonna cook for about 3 hours or so. I have a 4th pack of these, but we will see. We will see what we can get in. Also, I'll get another slow cooker going with our corn on the cob. And that little precious amount of baked beans, I might just do in our precious little pot on the stove. But this is a big, big happy thing for Saturday meals, like hot dogs and buns. You know, we do those on the fire pit a lot. But anyway, always a winner. And I don't add water or anything else into the slow cooker, so this is just a great way to do this when you've got a house full of people who will be excited. But if you have a party, you have another event, This is just an easy way to serve up a bunch of hot dogs and have them ready to go. Okay, take that, hot dogs. Whoop, whoop. And of course, I'm also thinking, I always try to get as many different meals out of things as possible. Maybe I should take my other pack of hot dogs and just do beanie weenies, because those are also loved. Those baked beans wouldn't be like baked beans side item, but some might have beanie weenies and corn. Some might, the more meals the better, the more the merrier. Just got my next pack of hot dogs out. Gonna get that going in another slow cooker, and that's what we'll dump the baked beans into to make some big batch beanie weenies. And now we're gonna get the corn on the cob going in this slow cooker. See if I can creatively get these last few in there. That might be that. Little Tetris, right? Little slow cooker Tetris. No, not gonna do it. Okay. 3 random ears for later. It has been several hours. I think these hot dogs are done in here, but I'm just gonna let them set. Actually, I'll probably just put them on warm. Just put a stick of butter in there with the corn. These hot dogs are done as well. And I'm gonna open up these cans of baked beans, put them in there for some beanie weenies. Let's see if our can opener's gonna play along today. Well, come on, you can do it. You didn't hear me saying nothing bad about you. Don't mind me. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. The can opener is not 100% taking that lid off. Except it flipped it in my slow cooker. I did have one of my guys just come in here and say, "Oh, corn on the cob, I love it, I love it." So that's great. We'll wash. We got blueberries. Some blueberries as an option for fruit. Also have some golden kiwi. I always like to set the fruit out. We also got apples. Okay. Now I'm just gonna stir this up. These canned baked beans already have brown sugar and all kinds of things in them that we will not look too closely at, but it has been a while since we have had this as an option. Kids are playing very loud behind me, so you're probably hearing that fun. You can see one of those little hot dogs got scorched on the bottom, but that 'tis okay. It is okay. Tomorrow night, we're gonna do complete opposite meals. We're gonna do some sheet pan salmon and some fresh vegetables. Go along with that, probably some brown rice or organic quinoa. I have some of that in a bag too. So here's how our evening dinner buffet is working out, and we've got one of the kid plates done here, and then they're getting bowls for those who want the pork and beans, and there we go. And using up the last of those blueberries, we'll probably need to get out another pack. Good morning. So we are doing a big egg scramble for breakfast, just doing 2 pounds of sausage there to get us going. Here we go, happy breakfast. So it's several dozen eggs, 2 pounds of sausage, 3 heaping handfuls of cheddar, yay. Well, to counterbalance, the Aldi pizza and fun that was dinner Friday night and the hot dog buffet with side items that was Saturday, This Sunday evening, we are going to do a sheet pan lemon pepper salmon and broccoli. I'm so excited. I am so hungry and cannot wait for this. And this is the salmon that we got at Aldi on Friday. It was $8.69 a pound. So we got a 3-pound salmon for $26.07. And I'm also super excited because I am just wrapping up about a 24-hour fast. I'm in my little fasting window season here for the next few days. I know I am so behind on a health update video, and I do hope to do one of those for you all for the second channel. You know, November 2025 goals. That would be great. I'm going to cover the salmon in some avocado oil and the lemon pepper seasoning from Azure, and we're going to squeeze some fresh lemons on it, and that will be that. So delicious. And as I break a fast, I usually do that with with a quart of our home canned chicken broth. So I'm working on that. Here's my seasonings I'm going to use just to make this super easy, because I've got a stack of papers I am working through. Here's our lemon pepper seasoning. I'm out of just regular Redmond salt. Who are we? So this is the organic onion salt, also our avocado oil. Now we're going to do our seasonings. And we have a big bag of lemons from Costco. It's a 5-pound bag. So I'm going to chop up 2 of those. And I'm doing this, you know, super classy. Just going to, as we do, going to chop the lemons down this way on my plastic bags. I have had a nice relaxing stay in my pajamas all day, so we appreciate that when it can be done. I've got a little over 5,000 steps. I'd like to still come out even on a rest day for today at 10,000. See, I'm sitting in my chair covered in my papers, but resting my body while I do that. Now I will do some cut lemons on top of the salmon as well. I'm just adding the avocado oil because I'm really into healthy fats and protein levels. And that's my jam. So I slather on the healthy fats in all the ways. Tallow, lard, bacon grease, avocado oil, chicken fat, duck fat, all of it. We like it all. So that was 1 tablespoon on that pan. Go for a 2nd tablespoon on each pan. As I am who I am. Okay, so 4 tablespoons total. Whoop. Alrighty, here we go. Opposite of hot dogs and cheap hamburger buns, right? Gonna have a nice lemon pepper, salmon, and broccoli sheet pan dinners tonight. There's our first pan with our sheet pan salmon and broccoli. And here's our next pan with more broccoli. So guess who's going to have several cups of broccoli with the salmon tonight? This mom, yay! All right, more folks are coming, and here's my plate.